Well, hey. Good morning, everyone. Welcome. Happy Friday. It is that time of the week. It's the end of the week. We have our stuff to do, stuff to look forward to. Um, Let me check. Yeah, okay, everything's good there. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, welcome to the latest Blue Gamer Bluecast morning show. I'm your host, Adam Blue 30 Plus, your video game enthusiast industry analyst. And today for May 1st, wow, really, 2026, we'll run through the latest gaming news, what I've been playing, et cetera, et cetera. So it is May. And just to think how fast this year has gone, and it started, I think, with Highguard. I know that sounds crazy, but it's just that was the main thing everyone was talking about, just due to its marketing push, not really due to anything interesting about it, the game itself. And then we've got like Pragmata came out, which was another kind of big, interesting one, and it turned out to be a great hit. So yeah, it's been, and I'm trying to think, like, if I was actually, this is a good idea. If I was to pull up, where do I have it? Sorry, give me 1 second. I mean, some of the big games, I guess, for 2026 so far. I mean, I know we had Resident Evil. I haven't put that on this list yet. I think, Crimson Desert, probably the biggest one. I know I was saying Pragmata, but Pragmata is just big in terms of like, hey, here's a new Capcom IP and it's pretty good. But Crimson Desert overall for the zeitgeist of gaming, I think really took hold of the first part of the year. It really did. Even leading up to it, all the conversation. So it's been a very interesting start of the year. We're almost halfway through, but the beginning of the year. Let's talk about what I've been playing. And actually not too much. Yesterday on the Gundam Explained morning show, I was playing a little bit more of Mobile Suit Gundam, Gundam vs. Zeta Gundam. Really fun, old school game. I just realized it has like Gundam in the title 3 times, but hey, they went for it. And then I picked up Ariana and the Elder Codex. You guys probably saw me playing that before. It's like a Metroidvania, 2D side-scrolling Metroidvania style game. And I enjoyed the demo, and I'm playing the main game now, and I just can't wait to unlock a few more abilities because it is a little slow at the start. It's a little slow, so hopefully that picks up. And then I think that's it. Yeah, because I hadn't really played too much. I can't wait for this weekend. I don't know what I'm going to be jumping into because I don't have like a main game right now. Actually, I can just open that up here. I don't have like a main game right now. Well, there's a few, Crimson Desert here and there as I can get to it. But I got Silent Hill F and I really want to play that. But there's not like after beating Pragmata, I'm not too sure what the big main release is. Like I want to try out Dead as Disco. I've seen some cool mods with Gundam skins in there. Let's see. Alabaster Dawn, that one, I love the demo, played it on the channel. The thing is, when it releases, it's just early access. And just historically, early access hasn't always been the best. It's like better than Dead. That's an interesting title. But I was going to say it's better that I wait for the full release because usually they fix a bunch of bugs. And there's games that I've played in early access, then later they have their full version, and I'm done with them by then. It's a really weird thing. Here's another one. Like this game looks cool, but coming soon to early access. Yeah, Hunt Down. Isn't that because it's in a series of games, right? Or is just another one that looks like it? I think I'm thinking Showdown, right? No, okay, let me do Hunt Down again. Yeah, Hunt Down. Okay, yeah, in library. I didn't even play an hour of it. I think I was playing it more on mobile, believe it or not. Like back when it came out, there was a mobile version. Or was it? Actually, let me look it up. I love that I can look this up. Yeah, mobile version, Google Play. Yeah. Cool. That's cool that I could look that up. Yeah, in 2023. There must have been something that kept me from playing it through all the way. Okay, but other than that, really not much else to talk about what I've been playing. And then, let's look at news, although there hasn't been too much. Just Nintendo support tweeted to make sure you continue to charge your 3DS battery. That's pretty crazy. But I think they're just legit, like a lot of people still use the 3DS. You can say it's an old console, but it has so much modernization to it still. Just the type of mobile games that you might want to play on a mobile phone for mobile gamers. Like you could play games like that even better on a 3DS, and it closes, you can carry it around easily, closed without the screen. Like there's so much about the 3DS that's great. The dual screen, I love that concept, especially when it came to just DS games in general, like Castlevania. All right, so the Resident Evil trailer dropped, and I guess maybe it dropped yesterday because I didn't have a Blue Gamer show to talk about it. But I was really impressed by the trailer. Again, I'm a film fan, and while I'm a fan of the Resident Evil games, I'm actually not like it almost reminds me of my Street Fighter fandom. That's actually, maybe it's a video game thing where I'm not too worried sometimes, as games come out, newer versions come out, there's newer characters. Resident Evil by now has had so many games with so many different characters that you could introduce a Resident Evil game or movie, and if it's a new character, I don't think it's necessarily a big deal. And this is something that I don't know if maybe I haven't realized until now, but what I'm trying to get is, we get these movie or adaptations that are movies based on video games, books, comics, whatever. And I'll use video games as the main thing here. And we'll get these adaptations that, like the Mario movie we got in the 90s was just some random, it's like we'll loosely take some of the ideas and make it interesting and grounded, whatever. And then you get things like, for me, the Dead or Alive movie, which was super close to representing the feel of the game. And then you get things like the new Mario movie that it's like not only super close, but it looks like it. And Sonic's been doing a good job. And I think the reason Sonic works is because it focuses on the character of Sonic. And loosely, and Robotnik too, because that's a character. Now with Resident Evil, there's so much that they could do. I'm with the agreement that you might as well, if you make a Resident Evil movie, make it take place in the series, in the continuity, but something to the side that connects it, just another story. I really think that's the way to go. And I've been thinking about this with the new Gundam movie, like how much I want it to be in Universal Century, but I'm thinking original Gundam movie, but it's like, you know what? It would be interesting if it just took place during that timeline or something, or not timeline, but in that universe. And apparently that's what this Resident Evil movie is doing. It takes place in the game universe. It's just another story. But of course, they're not going to spoil any of the connections yet. That's going to be later in. And I'm sure the horror element is probably just a story he came up with on his own, from what I understand, that he could have made into any movie, but it worked in Resident Evil. But Resident Evil is that. Resident Evil is a collection of horror movies, especially George Romero, in his zombie films. So it makes sense that a proper Resident Evil movie plays on the horror movie tropes found in the games. I love that they included shots in the trailer of him opening drawers and loading a shotgun. That is a very mechanical nature of Resident Evil. Is searching and finding the equip, like that is what you're doing when you're not fighting, if you're not exploring or doing a puzzle. And I really like it. So there's nothing that makes this look like it's. And I was talking to Steven about it, and I got Resident Evil 1 and 2 mixed up. It does seem like this takes place during 1. It looks like it, but apparently it's that it takes place during 2, or maybe that's what I got mixed up. Anyway, so there's already behind-the-scenes information saying how the movie connects to the game. And so really it's just about enjoying like an awesome horror movie that's going to have gore and scares to the degree that Resident Evil does. And it does have a lot. But also, what other connections are they going to make? I think that's going to be very interesting. And it's not like it needs a connection where it's like, oh my God, now we know, but more of, okay, cool, this is another story in the Resident Evil universe or whatever, which I think is pretty cool. Hey, Jonas, I saw it on PlayStation Channel and it has realistic graphics for sure. Oh, what? Oh, that might have been something I said earlier. Totally forgot. Okay, I'll try them. Sonic has better characters and story. Mario is flashy and you don't need to pay attention. Resident Evil has so much space you could do side stories. Yeah, that's exactly right. Sonic has better characters. In yeah, compared to Mario. And I think that's actually what I think helped Sonic become popular in the first place. It's how I got into Sonic, was that he was more of a character when it came to video games. And then you can even compare it to the Street Fighter movie that's coming out, because the Street Fighter movie that's coming out, what's awesome about it is that we're seeing all the different characters we like look like the characters we expect them to look like. Because Street Fighter as a fighting game is really just that. It's about the characters. Whereas Resident Evil is about this story of something happened in this town, has to do with, this corporation, blah, blah, blah. Like there's a little more to it, even though Street Fighter has a backstory. The gameplay mechanics of Resident Evil is traversing and immersing yourself in that world. And Street Fighter's just learning character moves and fighting each other. So it's really cool. Resident Evil, Street Fighter movies, they seem like two completely different movies, yet they are achieving what they need to, respective of their roots. At least I think, in my opinion. Guys, that might be all. I don't have any news. I think we're going to jump into a game. And we're going to jump into Silent Hill F. I just want to play a little more. I was lost, and then I saw where I had to go, and I was like, come on, I just want to fight monsters. Speaking of Resident Evil, this is kind of like okay, so that's why I'm playing this before Resident Evil, the new one, because this came out first, and I just been wanting to get to it. Ultron, just having it in Raccoon City, I think, is all you need for an RE movie. Yeah, I think so, because as long as it has those elements that make it Raccoon City, yeah. Mortal Kombat 2, that's right. I want to see Mortal Kombat 2. I also think they did a good job of... Man, it's taking a while. They really did a good job of showcasing the characters you like more than they did in the first one. Like, the first one looked like it was going to be cool, and I'm talking about the first one, the recent first one. And it was just kind of boring when I watched. I was like, what have they done? And this one, I think you lean into the characters to be themselves in a story, and I think that's what the first one lacked. And this one, by centering it around Johnny Cage, getting Carl Urban, they understand that now. All right, so like I said, playing a little bit of this so far. I think the game looks fantastic. I don't have a weapon yet, so hopefully I'll get one here soon. Yeah, I wonder if I could go back and watch MK1 and it is better because of MK2. Okay, I don't know. This loading's taking a while. But it is loading. And then I had Steve shader compiling. Yep, that's what it was. And look, you can still, it's like even still loading the textures. Okay, we'll give it a second. But the game looks good. Like, look at the character model. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know what the frame rate looks like on stream. But anyway. Okay. Oh yeah, I came up here, I think. And then I have to go this way. Okay, and then B is dodge. And that's all I got. Interesting.
Rinko?
Uh-oh. No, that's not Rinko. Oh, here we go. Finally. It was like I saved my game because I was bored that there was no combat yet. Okay, here we go. So, lock on. Okay, I was just... Light attacks. Heavy. Okay. X is lock on. And then to cancel. Wait. No, the right stick is working, and that's kind of what I... Okay. Okay. That's pretty cool. I like how it's kind of slow and I have to figure out what the animation is. Wait a minute. No, I'm lost. I came down here. No, I came from there. Okay. That's right, because it was up here. Seems like a place I could jump up to or down from later. Oh, here we go. Let's do this. Oh, certain enemy attacks will leave them vulnerable to counterattack. Counterattack when the visual hint is shown. Oh, okay. Possible. Okay, so it's either... Okay, that was interesting, because that was... I pressed a button, and then pressed a button during the animation, but it still, after the animation, did the other. I'm just keeping that in mind, because that means, you know, how the combat is more, you know, deliberate with following through the animations. Oh, I like how that water looks. It's making me want to go swimming. Okay. See what else? Oh, multiple paths. This one looks blocked. Okay. But I mean, I could hit it. Nope. Okay. Toolkit. Any commonly used tools for home repair. Restores equipped weapons durability. So, durability. Whoa, how do I know? Oh, okay. Cool. Thanks.
Shu, どこにいる?
Okay. Oh, yeah, the Ramune drink. That is the flavor of the Gundam G Fuel. Little weeb fact. Okay. Let's see. Yokon. Okay. Don't have any facts about that. Something must be happening because my frame rate is being inconsistent. Uh-oh. I want to do the counter thing I was talking about. Oh, nope. Missed that. Oh. Wait, wrong button. Oh. Wait, what am I trying to do? Nope. Maybe I'm thinking of a different game. Okay, well... Ooh, I was waiting for some sort of counterattack or something. Oh, here we go. This is what I'm talking about. So I can take... I have 11 red capsules. I think I can take it to... Wait. Yeah, it's on my up, down, left, right there. So if I press up, it goes to my... That is interesting. Unless I just forgot what the control was. Let's see. Yeah, equip. I mean, I have it equipped, don't I? Let me look at the controls real quick. I might have forgot how that works. Okay. Oh, layout. Here we go. Journal, equipment, and switch weapons. So down was equipment. Item shortcut LB. Okay. Here we go. No. There we go. Oh my gosh. I wonder if I'm getting multiple games confused. Okay, did that give me health? Yeah, okay, now we got full health. Weapon durability, let me do some more fighting, and then I'll see how much further it goes down. Okay, just running around. Bobbity blah. Cool, some more Rumine. Yeah, I'm starting on my end, on my machine, getting frame drops. Not like they're bad frame drops when I was talking about that. It's just more of like, oh, I can tell there's a dip. It's like when there's going to be an enemy. Okay, you can store your sanity at a Hakora. Oh, okay, yeah, go away. I didn't want to read you anyway. Uh-oh. Red stuff on the ground. Something's going to be... Oh, steel pipe. Thank you. Let's see. I've got some time. So let me save here. And then I'm sure there's going to be a battle coming up. Okay, did it save? Yeah, I don't know. I haven't found... Yet, I haven't come across how I should operate all that stuff.
Sakuko.
What is she doing? I would be too scared to touch that stuff. I mean, what? Okay, so what's happened? Okay, so she saved someone, brought them back. Light switch. What are we looking at? Okay, so I guess, yeah, this is just like a kind of a story cutscene. The graphics look great, though. I mean, some of the movement, like, you can see some aliasing on the edges, and that probably has to do with my card, being the 38. It's a 3080 Ti, and it's excellent, but you could do better. Yeah, even my brother got a 5080. I think just yesterday or the day before. I was like, dang. Would like that. But I opted for the PS5 Pro. I guess I'm just at a point where still with the games I'm playing, They just look and run well enough that I don't even notice a detriment due to my older
大
hardware.
変だよ
Oh shit, here we go again. Although right there,
私やっ
my frame rate is like, yeah, it's like
ことの
40?
約束
30, you know, it has to be 30.
守りたいよ
Yeah, like right now, super low. Wow, interesting. It's almost like, yeah, well. I mean, it looks great. So, hold up, let me see something. Yeah, we're on 4K, and you know what? You could put it on 1440 and use lossless scaling. I bet that has something to do with it. I bet most of the, okay, here we go. The DLSS, it's on performance. Let's, oh, not FSR. Okay, that's the other one. Let's see. Oh, no. Very interesting. So the game generally was running fine until I came up to this spot. I don't know if it's a mix of the characters and, well, actually, wait, can I not do it on here? Yeah, I can't do the indirect lighting. Let's, off, let's, off. Just for now. I just want to tweak little things. Okay. Ooh, it looks completely different without that, but it had nothing to do with that. Okay. Interesting. I don't know how... Oh, wait, and then all of a sudden now the game is like running super crisp. Okay, I don't know. Who knows if that was a computer... Actually, I have to go back and check. Oh, some other things over there. Okay, so let's go back to that. What did I have that on? I don't know. I guess that. Okay, it's better. Interesting. Maybe my computer's had a little hiccup. Oh, I see another. Oh, some more have joined the battle. Okay. What if, can I do it in battle? Nope, wait, what happened? Oh, I ran into something, I think. Yeah, okay, so that was weird that everything started running fine. That could be my machine. It could be the game. Oh, Midnight Hatter, that's a great idea. Dropping view distance in a game like this would really, it makes sense. That's a good idea. Alright, well, it's about that time, and, I bet this is an example of maybe the sanity, like, narratively. Cool. All right, while that's doing that, let me go grab something. Yeah, my coffee? I hope this isn't an extended cutscene. You guys know me. But I'm sure... Okay, the camera's moving out as if this is going to be gameplay, and I'm sure there's going to be a save point. And... See you, Chris. Find a way out. Okay. Okay. Man, this looks cool. What is it? You should know. Poetic. Journal updated. I would probably die if I was in real life in a survival horror game because I would skip the cutscenes, I wouldn't read the journal entries, and then I would just... Like right now, I'm probably supposed to be doing something. Let's... Oh, yeah. Oh, it's a puzzle. Oh. Just looking at it right off the bat, not knowing what anything does, I'm just doing whatever. Examine. Oh, God. Okay. There's got to be a way to save. There's no way that I have to go... Well, actually, it wouldn't take me too long to do what I had to do. Maybe let's sit here for a second. Here we go. Okay, so it's not telling me exactly what to do. Either I have to figure it out based on what the figures are and the designs. Oh, autosave. You would think so. You would think so. You know what? I'm going to put everyone in suspense. I'm going to exit and continue. Excellent, guys. Excellent. So either I will do this next time or on my own. I do want to play this game more. I do. Because I'm in... It's been a while since... it's more of because it's a very action-focused survival horror. It has a lot of the, like, melee combat to it. I love how it has a, even though I didn't get to do it, a counter system. So, all right, guys. I'm going to head out. That was a lot of fun. Have a good weekend, guys. Play some games. Let me know what you're playing. I'll be back Monday with some more. But until then, have a good one. See y'all.